Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, welcome back to Outward. Alrighty guys, well this is the Hallowed Peacemaker quest, this is the faction quest for the Holy Mission of Elatt. This is the last one in the quest line, so we're going to go ahead and finish her up. I actually had to redo it because I recorded the video and the darn thing, I ran out of memory. It happens sometimes, you know, when you record a lot, I ran out of memory on my hard drive, so I am having to redo it. So I had to start up a new character. I had to run through the whole entire thing again. But I'm back here again so we can finish this quest line for you guys because I care like that. So, you know, here we go. We got to go up and we got to talk to Berg right quick. We're going to go up to the Temple of Elatt and we're going to speak with him to get this last quest started. All right, Brother Mac, what you got to say?
We have urgent business to discuss.
Our neutrality in the war between the Blue Chamber Collective and Levant is at risk.
Aurai discovered a pair of spies from Levant in our inn, and took them into custody.
For questioning. The plan was to release them once we were done, but they've since gone missing. Elatt can't find them either. Someone is shielding them from our sight.
There was a group of warriors from the Blue Chamber Collective staying at the inn that night as well.
And they too have gone missing. I worry that the war may have finally come to our city.
This is troubling.
Please find those spies and warriors before either group does something tragic. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and it says look around Monsoon about, or ask around Monsoon about Levant's agents arrested by Lockwell. All right, what you got to do is you got to go down here. Since I've already done this quest, I kind of know what's going on. And we're going to go down here. We're going to go over to the city hall, and we got to go talk to the guard. You should bring some money with you, too. He's going to require a bribe, this guy. All right.
Is there something you need?
What's with that look, priest? I'm Fixer, the champion of Elatt. Where are those prisoners? I know Lockwell's got something to do with it. Talk now. Missing prisoners? I'm afraid I didn't quite remember what you're talking about. Will 90 silvers jog your memory? You got to do this, otherwise you can't go on with the quest, guys.
Thank you for your aid.
Alrighty, listen. There's ruins in the old city in the swamp along Pilgrim's Road. It's kind of to the southwest. There's a flooded cellar that Lockwell sometimes asks me to move prisoners to. Look, I do this with prisoners from time to time. Lockwell pays me extra to drug the prisoners and make the transfers as long as I don't ask too many questions. I don't know what happens at their destination, and frankly, I don't care. Alright, guys, so we got to go to the swamp. We got to go along Pilgrim's Road, and there's a ruin down there we got to actually go into. And it's not... It took me a minute to find it, but it's actually not that hard to find. Alright, on the map, you're right here. When you come out of Monsoon, you got to go all the way down here, and to these ancient ruins right here, right before the road splits to go to the Dark Ziggurat, okay? And there's going to be ruins on the left and ruins on the right, and you're going to go down dip, and you're going to come out, and then the road will split. Well, before it does, you're going to have to go to the right in these ancient ruins. I'll show you once we get there. So if you've been following the path along down south, you're going to be going across this land bridge right here, and then there's just ruins on the right, ruins on the left. Go past these brambles that are coming up out of the ground. I don't want those lights on me. And then you're going to go down here, and it'll be on the right-hand side as you get into the ruins. It's going to look like you're going to go down into the swamp, but you're not really going down into the swamp. It just looks like it. So we're going to drop down over here. Go to the right. It's right in here. Just go around the corner, and it's right here. Flooded cellar. Now, there's going to be some guys you got to fight in here. There's like 3 guys, I think. They're not too tough, but, you know, I'd be careful. There's another guy down below. We're going to go grab him, too. Oh, I missed him. I missed the tab. There we go. There we go. I can wipe him out pretty easy. Pretty quick. Pretty easy. And then flip switch. These are the guys. You gotta talk to this guy.
Thanks.
I thought I was a goner for sure. These thugs that Sagard Battleborn sent were planning to torture me for information if you hadn't shown up.
Listen up.
I don't know if you ever need to know this, but there's an entrance to the city of Levant from under the slums. There's a cave to the south of Levant that you can use to get in discreetly, so...
Right.
I'll be
See
fine.
you.
I'll be fine. I get out on my own. No, seriously, and you're dead. Bye. Yeah, so, yeah, they don't really need your help, I guess, even though they needed your help originally. Now, where's the switch? Here's another switch here. Boop. You flip that, and you can actually go down here and get this chest. And it's just trash loot, but whatever. Yeah, I might take this though. Actually, I might take those. Yeah, trash loot. There's nothing else in here. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then after that, you got to go back to Monsoon and talk to Berg. All of us felt Elatt's fury over what happened. Making this peace a reality is now our top priority.
You must journey to Berg in embark our forest. I need you to make the Chamber Lords see reason.
Why do you want me?
Convincing Risa Aberdeen is our best chance of success. You have leverage no one else has. Walk in peace.
We got to go to Berg. We got to talk to Risa, the original owner of the town, the original mayor of the town. Remember when we first started the game, long time ago? Yeah, that's her. We got to go talk to her. Once we're in Berg, we got to go to right over here. She should be all the way down here on the dais. This is where she always stands, unless she's gone somewhere else. I don't think she has, though. I think she's right here. Yep, there she is. You're going to have some silver on you guys. So like 150 silver or like a writ of tribal favor, and she'll help you.
I'm glad to see you. I wish I could promise we would be there.
All right.
To call off the war will require an enormous effort.
I'll offer you 150 silver coins.
I cannot argue with that. Very well. I will do what I can to organize peace.
I need you to convince Gabriella Sullivan and the Mistress of the Hunt and Sagard Battleborn, Berg's Chamberlain, as well. All right, so the next step, guys, we're going to have to convince Sagard, which means we're going to have to fight him. Because I don't have a writ of tribal favor, so I got to fight him. We got to go to the inn. So if you're going to buff up, you want to buff up before you start talking to him, pretty much, because you're going to get into a fight pretty much immediately after you talk to him.
What now?
It's time we ended this war. Elatt demands peace.
Well, that's too bad for him. No force on Aurai will make me change my mind.
I forgot about this. We actually went, and when we had to deliver our message the last time to someone of importance here in Berg, in the last quest, we actually, this time around, I actually went to Battleborn and I gave him the information, and now he owes me a favor. So actually, if I try to collect this favor, he's probably going to let me collect it, but I just want to kick his ass, so let's just do that.
Do you know what you're starting, you little weasel?
Oh, is the great Sagard Battleborn too pathetic to fight one puny person?
You've just made a terrible mistake!
What? What was that? He's pretty tough, actually. But I think I'm tougher. I'm out of stamina. Ah, there you go. All right. That tore me up, man. I ran out of juice. I had no juice.
What now?
You already have my word to pull back my armies. The message is already being sent to my warriors. Farewell. All right. Next, we have to go to the Huntress. We actually have to give her either Horror Chitin, a tribal favor, or a coral horn bow. So you can actually make a coral horn bow here in Berg if you need to, if you don't want to go get the Horror Chitin, which if you go to the temple, the Wind Temple here on the map, in this map, the horrors are actually in the temple. You can actually get chitin from them if you want to kill them. Or you can make a coral horn bow. You just buy a recurve, go kill a couple of deer, get the coral horn, and you should be able to make your bow pretty easy. If you don't already own one. But I actually have Horror Chitin on me, so we're going to go talk to her and give her the Horror Chitin.
Something wrong?
Well, the new champion of the Holy Mission brings you here, sticking your beak in my face. It's time we ended the war. Elatt demands peace.
Demands?
Oh, what?
Oh, wonderful. My people need a show of force to make them back off.
I'm going to give you this Horror Chitin.
Ha! Well done.
That's an impressive trophy. I think this might work.
I'll get to work on my end.
I'll make this truce happen if it's the last thing I do. An invisible force shakes you from head to toe, and Elatt's voice comes like a gust of hot wind.
Things go poorly in Abrasol. You're needed there. Desperately.
Isn't Soren closer than I am? He's standing between both armies, trying to stop any further combat between either side. The task is up to you. All right, we got to go to a brasser. Okay, guys, I'll meet you there. Okay, guys, we're here in Levant, and we got to talk to a guard.
Carry on then.
Move along. Martial law is in effect. Do not cause trouble. Go about your business. But we also know that there is a tunnel in the south, so we got to go check out. It says right here. It says search around the city for someone or with a way to enter Levant. But we already know that there is a tunnel in the south, like the south side of Levant. So we're gonna go over here. That was the western side that we were at. That's the entrance, right? That we always go into. But if you go down here, there's the undercity passage. So this is where we want to go. Zip, 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 zip. Just like so. All the way down the ramps, and it's right here. Undercity passage. Now, this one's kind of tricky, so try to stay with me. This is pretty quick. I'm going to make this pretty quick. I'm not going to fight anybody, I don't think, unless I have to. But it's pretty quick. Now, all right, so let me put on my thing here. All right, so we're going to go to the right. Go down here. You're going to fall down a hole. You need to get across this, but you can't the first time around. It won't let you. See? Boom, boom, boom. There's going to be trogs in the bottom. Watch out for the trogs. Flip the switch. There's another switch wherever the switch is. There's the other switch. All right, we reopened up this gate right here. We're going to go back up to the top. The other switch that you flipped. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've been poisoned. Hang on. I've been poisoned, so it's going to be a minute. Hopefully I don't die. I got to get clear, though, before I can actually take my antidote. And now this won't fall. All right, there you go. That's how you get through. So you want to make sure you have an antidote on you? So you don't die like I almost did? Because that trog is a nasty trog. All right, so once you're here, you're going to go up, over, and up to the red door. All right, now you're in the slums, going to Levant, and we got to go to the city gates here. Or not the city gates, we have to go to the palace gates, because we're under martial law right now. We got to talk to this guy right here. He'll give us the key. A father of Elatt, how did you get in here? The gates are locked. Elatt demands peace. Now let me see the king and queen or risk his fury.
Dare you?
Are you threatening me? Elatt is. He wants peace and he wants it now. Do you want to be the one to deny a god?
Take your reward.
Point taken. Here, take this key. It'll open the rear entrance to the palace from the smuggler's tunnel. If I were you, I'd watch out. Someone will likely have seen our little chat and they would have sent reinforcements there. Now pretend we never had this discussion. I have no interest in meeting a firing squad up close. All right, so we got to go back into the slums, go back into the tunnel, into the secret entrance, now that we have the key. Then once you're in here, you go down this way. We got to find the secret passage, which is down here. Go to the right, go to the left. Right down here is the false wall that we're going to use the key on, and that'll let us in. Okay, we got to go up here. We're going to have to deal with, a couple of guys right here. I'm not going to waste my boons on these guys because I don't think I need to. We're going to need them for Yazan and for Cyrene because those guys are pretty rough. I'm just going to heal up when I'm done. All right, guys, I went ahead and ate a bunch of food. We're going to hit our boons here in a second, but this is a hero's palace now. Now, what I'm going to do here is, because we have a lot of leeway here, right? I'm going to actually put traps down and incendiary traps so I can kite these guys back in here, and we can go ahead and take them out pretty easy. Because you may only have to fight one. If you can talk Yazan into your side of things, then he won't attack you. But if you don't and you kill him, you can get his scimitar, so his polearm. So that's something to think about. It's the Royal Great Kopesh is what it is. It's a two-handed sword. So I think we might just argue with them and get them both angry. They're pretty tough to kill, but if you set up some traps ahead of time, or if you use the magic traps that are available to you with the runes, they might be able to do that too. I'm going to set my incendiaries up. We're just going to kill them really fast. Okay, guys, I've got about 7 traps set up right here in this corridor, so that should be enough to go ahead and take care of these guys as soon as they attack me. So they're right here. So here's Yazan, and here is Cyrene. So we're going to talk to Yazan first.
What?
What are you doing here? It's time we ended this war. Elatt demands peace.
Oh, he demands peace, does he? No. We'll make peace when we're good and ready to.
Until then, Cyrene controls this kingdom. What have you done to King Simon and Queen Calixto?
We triumphed over our tyrants, that's what.
They were ready to make peace with our foes after so many of our soldiers were slaughtered. I can't stand by and allow that to happen. We have sacrificed too many lives for this to end peacefully.
I am the new Queen of Levant now.
And it's not called Levant anymore, it's called Levant. Calixto is dying of a poison that has no cure, and Simeon is beaten and broken. I'll line the bastard up for the firing squad myself.
Enough talk. I don't care if Elatt demands peace. He has no power here.
Now leave and take this message to him. You can join Simeon at the firing squad. Yazan, are you seriously going to let this happen? I thought you believed in the ideals of Levant.
I still do. It's Calixto and Simeon who lost sight of them.
The Blue Chamber tried to starve us all to death. Sagard Battleborn ignored the way of the Blue Chamber Collective and took no prisoners. How could we negotiate peace with them? Sure, you've seen all that the Holy Mission has done to end this conflict. We aren't your enemy.
Hey, the lives of our people here were threatened. All we ever did was defend ourselves.
Why should we crawl to our enemies and beg them to forgive us? The Blue Chamber is willing to negotiate, even after Levant burned and pillaged the villages. Now, guys, you can talk him down, but I'm just gonna have them attack me because I want that weapon. The Blue Chamber is willing to negotiate, even after Levant burned and pillaged their villages. It's proof that they're willing to accept a fair peace.
What? I find it hard to believe that they'd actually be willing to negotiate.
What motive could they have to pursue a fair peace when they could demand our surrender? Elatt will ensure that they do not take advantage of you. He knows it would only lead to more war. The god of discipline plays no favorites.
You're asking me to abandon everything and put our hopes in factions outside our control.
How could you expect that of us? Open your eyes! You're pitting Levant against a foe it can't possibly beat. Peace is your only chance of survival.
I'll take that chance. To make peace now would be to surrender. That is my home, and I will not let it continue to be destroyed.
I will fight for it. I will die for it. And if I must kill you for it, then so be it. All right, guys, they're going to attack me now. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go. All right, I'm out of here. Later. I'm not even going to mess with them. We're just going to blow up. That's one. There he go. All right, now I just got to take care of her. What? What was that? She's on fire. She's dead.
Gah! Elatt, damn it all. Am I really so vulnerable?
Without my wife to watch my back, having to save my kingdoms. You know what? Hang on. You know what? I'll talk to you in a minute. I want to go down and get this weapon. Hang on a second. We're gonna. So it took 6, 7 traps, probably 3 traps apiece for these guys. I fought Yazan. Yazan's really tough, actually. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, I already have his weapon, guys. Okay, so I automatically give you his weapon. I thought I had to get it off his body. So this Grow Great Kopesh, guys, does 42 impact and 42 damage and 43 impact. It looks badass. It's not really as good. It's not even as good as mine, as my sword.
Gah! Elatt, damn it all. Am I really so vulnerable?
Without my wife to watch my back? Yeah, probably. Having to have my kingdoms be saved by one of Elatt's people, it's beyond embarrassing. Are you going to make it, sire?
Forget me. Calixto's the one who needs help.
Okay. Ooh. Elatt's fury erupts as potent as a volcano within you, then suddenly becomes calm. Elatt speaks to you and Simeon's in your mind.
Simeon, bring Calixto to Monsoon. I know of a way to save her life.
Accept terms of peace, and I will see to it that her life is saved. Until then, I will use what strength I can spare to keep her alive.
Return to Monsoon with all possible haste.
We must have a strong front ready to oversee negotiations between these foolish nations. Nothing must be left to chance.
That was Elatt, wasn't it?
No.
He makes a very compelling argument.
Nuh-uh. Fine, we'll set off for Monsoon as soon as humanly possible, but he better hold up his end of the deal.
I'll organize a convoy to Monsoon immediately.
Yeah.
Come as swiftly as possible.
This is a fast travel, guys, so you can go with them in the convoy. There's no reason not to. They give you the Kopesh when you kill Yazan. All right. Although I don't care about the Kopesh. Like I said, my Star Child Claymore does 13 and then 38 electrical. So I'm doing 51 points of damage and I have 52 impact versus his, which is 42, 43. Yeah, I like my sword better. Here he is in all his glory.
Blessings of Elatt upon you.
Oh, good, you've arrived. We're just beginning the peace talks.
We gather here today under Elatt's eye to bring an end to the hostilities between the Blue Chamber Collective and the heroic Kingdom of Levant.
Not happening.
King Simmons like, it took you sweet-ass time. How can we sure you even want peace?
Not to mention that the Holy Mission has been dragging out the preparation.
We should have started days ago.
Enough squabbling.
Too much blood has been spilt. Sit and reach a peaceful conclusion like adults, children.
I hear that your collective is at each other's throats over these talks.
I assure you that the majority of the collective will punish the minority that refuse peace if they dare to violate our treaty.
That's not reassuring to me.
That's Calixto. Any faction opposed to peace, no matter how small, could reignite conflict easily.
We require war reparations.
As well as half your firearms and knowledge on how to make more.
Do you expect us to just disarm ourselves?
We need those weapons to deal with the beast of a brasser. You expect us to just hand over our weapons to the enemy?
An even playing field will prevent future conflict.
It's hard to believe you're negotiating in good faith, Lady Aberdeen. We need assistance in rebuilding our kingdom.
Our food supplies and military are severely damaged and depleted. We can barely hold a Levant together.
If food is what you need, we'll provide it.
Well, I may not be long for this world, but I need to know that my kingdom will be left in capable hands.
Hey, Elatt, you said you could save her.
Get on with it before she collapses again.
Fear not.
Calixto has shown incredible strength of will and an unwavering commitment to the needs of her people. She has sought progress and improvement with a zeal that rivals any I've ever seen.
Calixto will truly bring the Levantine dream to life as the newly arisen goddess of Levant.
What?
Wait. What?
What do you mean you want me to become the goddess of Levant?
I will be blunt.
The poison you were beset with contained very potent blood from a scourge beast. That corruption still courses through your spirit. Though the poison itself has been cleansed, the corruption will still claim you and turn you into something less than human.
In order for you to survive, you must become more than what you are.
You must become living thought as I have. And I believe that once you ascend, you will be able to lead your people into prosperity. Not just in your mortal lifetime, but in every lifetime to come.
Will you take on the mantle of godhood for your people, Calixto?
This is rather sudden.
But if I can keep the dream alive, what do I need to do?
To any who wish to object, still your tongues.
I will not see this peace declared only for Levant to crumble in its execution. This will bring further balance to Aurai. The Blue Chamber has me as their god. Calixto's ascension will only even the scales.
We will never do more than just survive. If I am the only god humanity can depend on.
I don't know about that, man.
I know my place. I cannot argue with a literal god.
But please consider the implications of your actions.
Is this acceptable to all parties?
No, not at all.
I agree to these terms. Simeon?
I can live with these terms.
Very well. The Blue Chamber Collective accepts.
Then we've reached an agreement.
The pact will be sealed with the exchange of gifts and by sharing a drink with a peacemaker elixir. Blessed by Elatt, it will grant health and long life to those who work so hard to obtain peace.
I offer as gift the bounty of the desert.
An exquisitely cut Zarstone.
And I offer this gift in Elatt's name.
The Peacemaker elixir.
Ah, you have done much to aid in securing this peace.
Thank you.
Then, the task of Calixto's ascension must begin immediately.
Leave the temple and gather your troops. Prepare to defend the city.
Impossible.
Defend against what?
What?
Didn't we just agree on peace terms?
The ritual of ascension will magnify my presence here.
It will attract any scourge within the entire marsh. In their frenzy, they will ignore even the agony caused by the vigil crystal to attack Monsoon.
Protect our people until Calixto's ascension is complete.
I cannot perform the ritual and hold out the scourge at the same time. I have to rely on all of you to protect our people until Calixto's ascension is complete.
I'll have them ready the defenses.
Okay, Risa.
Simeon, for once, you have to be my shield.
Good luck.
I'm going to fight hard enough for both of us, love. You focus on your own ordeal.
All of you who serve the Holy Mission, come to my altar in the temple. I have need of you all.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, he's got it back to his turn to us. He's just like, I don't care about you anymore. All right. So this elixir they gave us adds 20 health, 20 stamina, and 20 mana to you permanently. So Peacemaker elixir, potion that grants permanent bonuses to the one who drinks it. So right now we're at 140 health, 75 stamina, and 100 mana. So I'm gonna drink it. No, 160, 92, and 92. Oh, no. 160, 95, and 120. So. Cool beans. That was good.
Good. Everyone needed for the ascension is present.
So, what do I need to do? How does this work?
Your body is beyond saving, but your spirit is another way.
The keys to divinity are an unyielding will in the face of certain death and the full power of a ley line to fuel the spell.
I will divert mana from across the hollowed marsh to serve our needs.
And temporarily create a new ley line under Monsoon. From you, Calixto, I will need your iron will.
The spell that led me to godhood was designed to destroy the entirety of my being. I will need you to show the same self-discipline and force of will that I did.
So, essentially, you need to use a giant source of mana to kill me, and I just have to survive it.
Well, it's not like I have anything left to lose.
I can guide you through the process, but only you can transcend your own mortal flesh.
Okay, do you have a way to deal with the consequences of the spell a lot? How can we prevent another scourge from happening? Or, didn't the spell cause a scourge when you survived it, though? We can't do that again in the middle of Monsoon. It'd be a catastrophe. Last time I picked one, so we'll pick one.
Fear not. I have planned for this danger.
Those of you who have reached the rank of disciple, I call upon your aid. You are trained to absorb and destroy corruption. I ask you to join in my spell and dive your spirits into Calixtus.
I ask you to be a human barrier to contain the corruption that the Ascension will unleash.
But know that to take on such a task is to choose death. If the corruption does not kill you all now, it will in a scant few weeks.
I cannot force you to give your lives, so I ask that you give them willingly.
Will 7 of you give your lives so that Calixto will ascend without bringing further ruin to Aurai?
I will gladly give my life to prevent a second scourge.
I have
no doubt
Oh.
that most of us are willing.
Tell us what we have to do and we'll see it done. If Alexa's ascension is necessary and our deaths can prevent a second scourge, I'm willing to sacrifice my life, Elenara says. All right, guys, so this is where you have to make a choice. If you choose the first option, he's going to send you out and you're going to go fight. If you choose the second option, then you're going to take Elenara's place and then eventually this corruption will kill your character, permadeath. So, but it'll in trade it gives you double damage. So this is the end of the quest line anyway, and you're gonna have to go, and there's really no more story to be had unless you haven't explored the rest of the world. So it's really up to you what you want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and go fight so I can show you what the fight's like, but you can do what you want.
How?
You as a champion should be on the front lines of the defense.
Go forth and protect Monsoon with your life. The safety of the city is in your hands.
Okay. Later. Besides, I think he's just lonely. I think he just wants a lady god to be around. Let's do it. Kill them all. All right, that's dead. Here's the next batch. Which is during the daytime. Oh. Dude. Make sure you come in with a lot of stamina potions, guys. Big ones. Wouldn't hurt to have health potions either if you're not rocking some decent gear. All right, he's dead. Almost. Come on. I'm out of stammy. Hang on. Drink it. There we go. There we go. That's it. That was it. All right, that's it. It's only 3 fights, so I'm going to go back before I talk to anybody else, and we're going to grab some of the loot off this purple one. I want to see what's in him. And this is a Butcher of Men. He wasn't much of a butcher, was he? Butcher's Amethyst, a beautiful one-of-a-kind gem formed in the heart of a unique horror. It's a memento from a hard-fought battle to save the city of Monsoon and all the other crap that goes along with it. And then there's a large emerald and some stuff. There's some more stuff. Really, there's not a whole lot. It's all pretty standard stuff coming off these creatures. But I wanted that one. I wanted that heart from the Slayer of Men.
Ah, good.
Well, I'm glad you came to the Holy Mission when you did. How are you feeling?
Such a tragedy.
Not very well. The light of Calixto's soul keeps the worst of the corruption at bay, but it's only a matter of time before I'm overcome. Know that it was a pleasure to work with you. Who will guide the Holy Mission with you gone?
This is your task.
Most likely it will be Matthias, although Alamon is also a possibility. It'll take some time to refill the ranks of our disciples, let alone find one with the strength to become cardinal.
Go now.
Protect Aurai as you see fit.
Protect Aurai as you see fit. The rest of the Holy Mission trusts in you.
And my bird face. All right. Oh, yeah, we got a candleplate helm, man. We've got a candleplate helm. Look at that. Boom. I think they gave us a palladium great hammer, too, but I still prefer the Star Child. Over all the weapons I've tried in the game, I prefer Star Child Claymore. The only one that does any more than that is the Tsar Claymore. So, but I mean, if you haven't gone into the Dark Ziggurat and you haven't gone down and you haven't beaten the Lich down there, then the Star Claymore is probably the best weapon, I think, that you're able to get. Now, that's debatable. I'm sure some of you in the comment section are going to disagree with me, but that's fine. You can, it's your preference. It's whatever. I'm not going to shove it down your throat. But there you go. You get 2 gold bars too. All right, guys. This is the counterplate armor. There's the helm. There's the armor. And there's the boots. Okay, so yeah. And now, boom. That's it. Well-earned rest. Enjoy the piece that you've helped create. That's the end of it, man. That's the end of the entire quest line. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's the end of Hallowed Peacemaker. That's also the end of the Holy Mission of Elatt. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole faction quest. It was interesting. It was challenging. It was fun. So anyway, I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. Now that you're at the end of your quest line, you should be able to buy all the houses now. You should be able to go around to all the cities. You're not going to be able to do any other faction quests, obviously. You can't go to another faction. You're going to have to start a new character. But if you can find yourself all of the legacy chests, you can go ahead and you can drop like this armor in there and use it next time. I haven't found all the legacy chests myself, so I can't give you any advice on that front. But if you do know where all 4 of the legacy chests are, please tell me in the comment section below, because I would love to know where the 4th one is, because I have no idea. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you, and we'll see you in the next episode of whatever I'm doing. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.